Mushoku Tensei fans are eating so damn good right now. I wasn't really expecting too much out of Anime Japan, but those that missed it, yes, Anime Japan is happening right now, and we had a little panel for Mushoku Tensei. We had our seiyus get up on stage. Eventually, yes, we did have a PV that played on the stage. And again, I was kind of expecting maybe some shots of the coming season, the stories around, Rudeus and everything like that. What I wasn't expecting is the entirety of this PV is dedicated to Edis' training arc. This entire PV is nothing but Edis' perspective and her train to get stronger. Now, yes, this is kind of slight spoilers to anime onlys here, but yes, Edis is going up to train. We see that at the end of season 1. She's going up there with Ghislaine. Ghislaine's going to show her somewhere where she can get stronger. She's taking her to a Sword Sanctum. At the Sword Sanctum, she's going to get stronger for the sake of, yes, as the PV's kind of pointing out, trying to take down Orsted. She wants to defeat Orsted. She needs the strength to do that. What's got me so damn excited right now, and I think for the majority of Mushoku Tensei fans right here, they can probably get excited, we're eating good, is the fact that in this PV, they're highlighting something that honestly is sort of a big gap, a big break that I think is in the adaptation. This right here, what you're seeing right here on the screen right now, it looks like it's jumping back, or at least giving a little bit of a viewpoint back to that point in season 1. Now, I've been a massive fan of the anime series, and then I eventually went to read the novel series, and I read through the novel series, and I seen all the little points where it's like, yeah, it kind of sucks that they skipped that, or hey, where's this point in the anime adaptation? They skipped this thing. I'm never super critical when it comes to adaptations. I know there's got to be some stuff that has to get taken out, some stuff you kind of wish they never did take out, but there's not everything can be adapted. You can't adapt every single mental thought of the characters. It would just be too slow. It'd ruin the pacing. But if you were to go back and say, hey, Andrew, of everything you read in the novel series and what has been adapted, what do you think is the biggest, oof that they skipped? What is, the thing where you're like, crap, I wish if I can tell them back there, make sure you adapt that. Edis' perspective. Edis' perspective way back in season 1. This was something that was a big, massive oof, and I think it created sort of a fear for a lot of people going forward for the series as a whole. Back when Edis leaves Rudeus in season 1, we got a perspective chapter in the novel series that explains why Edis did it. It explains the fear she's going through, the anxieties that she's facing. She's afraid of Rudeus leaving her behind. Rudeus is incredible, but yet I need to be strong. I need to shape up. I gotta mature. I gotta stop acting out. I need to do everything in my power to make sure that he doesn't leave me behind. And then suddenly, this Orsted guy shows up. This evil Orsted guy shows up, and he wrecks Rudeus, the guy that I think is so incredible. But the problem is, and again, this is something that, again, slight spoilers here, this might actually get into it. The problem is that upon losing against Orsted, she sees Rudeus is preparing again. He's getting, at the time, he's actually technically trying to figure out how did he do that whole, disturb magic thing. He's trying to figure out how Orsted did that. He's trying to figure it out. Edis is thinking he's preparing to fight him again. I have to get stronger because I need to help him. I didn't help him last time, and he's going to fight him again. I got to get stronger. That's where I'm thinking this might actually finally do that. This PV has dialogue and stuff in it that gives me the indication that we might actually fix that problem. And why I think this is huge is because this is a thing that I noticed with a lot of... It didn't really affect me too much, but I've seen it a lot with anime onlys. People hated Edis because she left him. And unfortunately, the anime didn't explain why she left him. Just that she was really mean with the note that she left, she broke him, and ran off. But what they don't get is that this is a child that doesn't know how to communicate, and she's afraid that she can't help Rudeus, and she wants to help Rudeus. And she thinks that he is super strong, that he has no fears, that her leaving him isn't going to even bother him. She doesn't know. She doesn't know how to communicate that stuff. And I'm hoping that, again, with this little sign here, that'll get clarified for the anime onlys. That's the excitement that I have. That's why I think is the biggest, most exciting thing about this trailer. Yes, I have to admit, everything else in this trailer is great. I'm happy to get all these, segments that unfortunately the anime up to this point has been skipping. Throughout the entirety of the season 2, point of the novel series, We're constantly getting perspective of what Edis is doing, what she's currently doing, the people that she meets, how she's going to get stronger, all the struggles that she's having, daily working and working and working and trying so hard to get stronger until eventually, meeting other individuals. We got the Peacock Blade in here. We got some Isolde in here. Isolde's looking beautiful. We got some Nina in here. She's acting cocky as hell. I'm loving that we're going to see all this crap finally get adapted. But the excitement, again, for me is really getting a perspective of Edis and hopefully, again, clarified to anime onlys. This girl, she made a mistake. She made a stupid damn mistake. But again, this is a girl that's afraid, and she's trying to get stronger and correct herself. And again, the reason that I think this is such a oof thing, and again, why I would love it to be corrected, is more the fact that I think with them skipping Edis' perspective, it gave most people this fear and anxiety that we're going to keep skipping perspectives. And the perspectives of different characters are often the best points of the series. Like when you're reading through the novel series, like some of those pinnacle points and greatest points in the series and character moments is character perspective chapters, where you get into the mind of the character and you see what they're actually thinking and going through. And it didn't help that right after we skipped Edis' perspective, we skipped Sarah's perspective. And Sarah became this character that a lot of anime onlys think is the worst person ever. But again, when you look at her perspective chapter, you'll see this girl had her own fears. And she felt that she was not good enough for him. She felt body shamed. She felt like she was inadequate. My body can't get him excited. There's something wrong with me. She thought that she wasn't good enough for... Again, these are why these perspective chapters are needed and why I'm happy that it looks like they're at least going to be fixing Edis. Because this is probably one of the ones that I think is the biggest gut punch of it all. But anyways, that's my excitement rant about this whole like Edis perspective training arc thing that's coming up here. This is exciting though. Overall, this is massively exciting. This will, of course, be coming around on July 5th. I'm super excited for it. I will definitely be covering the series when it does come back around. I think I'll probably end up doing exactly what I did last time. I'll be doing an entire like breakdown of, what has been skipped. I'll give you my thoughts of the episode. My videos last time did very, very well, and I hope you guys will join me for that as well. Other than that, though, I ended up watching the actual announcement they had for here. I got a huge kick out of the fact that after they played the trailer, all the girls started crying. You got Edis on the stage, and she's freaking just crying her eyes out. They had to go get tissues because she's just crying her eyes out after seeing the trailer. Like, she's just so emotional about the whole thing. It was sweet. It was absolutely sweet. Yeah, they're like bringing her tissues and stuff like that. I got a huge kick out of that. These girls are dorks, but. Great stuff. I'm super excited for it. It is looking good. It is looking very, very good. The Sword Sanctum, definitely not what I kind of imagined it when I was thinking about it. I mean, yes, it did sort of kind of give an indication of being sort of a very, Japanese style to it. Gal looking young. Gal looking really young. He's looking like he's like early 20s, like 21 or something like that. He looks like he hasn't aged a bit since he picked up Ghislaine, like way back in the Beast Folk Village. Edis first showing up here looking snotty as hell, but that, of course, is going to change a lot. Nina looking good. I think Nina looks really fantastic. I am super excited to see Isolde. Isolde looking good. I'm actually really excited to see Isolde in this series. She is absolutely gorgeous. I've always liked her character design, so I'm excited to see her in the actual anime. This part right here. Now, I don't mean to disappoint you. Look at that. Look at this guy. Look at this little dork right here. We got the Peacock Blade up in here. Hey, look, they nailed him. They kind of nailed his style here. He's definitely colorful. Are they going with her like just always squinting? I'm assuming they're just gonna have her always squinting. I don't know. They might be doing that for the whole idea that she's gonna be sensing the opponent and countering and whatnot. But yeah, Rudeus is Sugoi. I'm excited. I'm super excited. But anyways, I just want to get on here and gush about where I think potentially this little training arc thing will end up going. I'm excited to see that it is going to be released immediately. I think it will be probably the first episode for the series. We'll see though. Either way, I'm super excited for it. We'll be looking forward to it. Definitely stick around if you're new to the channel. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so you get my content, especially for around when that does come out in July. I'll be here to be covering it. But I hope you guys enjoy this video, and until next time, y'all take care.